Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to rank up fast in this game because especially when this game first comes out, getting those first 55 ranks, because a lot of the best stuff like normal Call of Duty games is unlocked towards level 40 up towards level 50. It's very, very important that you are being efficient on ranking up to get ahead of, I guess you could say the casual player base or ahead of the people just not doing any tips and playing casually. If you get to those level 40s and 50s, you're getting your best perks, you're getting the best weapons before other people. It is very, very helpful. So we're gonna be talking about that. A lot of the tips are similar to other Call of Duty games, but there also is a bunch of stuff that was changed in this game, especially because of how the kill streaks work and how there's a bunch of new game modes, or not kill streaks, they're score streaks now, which basically don't reset when you die, and all the new game modes. There's a bunch of new tips I'm gonna be talking about in today's video. So if you guys could drop a like on this video, that would be absolutely incredible. I'm gonna be pumping out the Call of Duty Cold War tips and tricks, best class setups, news and updates, all the typical sort of videos that I do for this game, and I am very, very excited. So smash that like button, let's go for 431 likes. That would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and turn on those notifications because a lot of Cold War videos are going to be on the way, and let's get right into it. So first of all, it's very similar to other Call of Duty games, like I said, but there are a bunch of different changes with different mechanics because of the this game. It is a Call of Duty, but there are a lot of core mechanics that were changed. So first of all, let's talk about some bonus easy ways to get more XP. First of all, there's a promotion with Doritos and Mountain Dew, where basically, I'm not sure if it's in North America only, but if you buy a Doritos or Mountain Dew, I went to my local Safeway in Canada and I bought some packs of Doritos, and you get double XP based off those. Now there is a limit of, I think, 1 hour or something like that, double XP per day. So if you just go and buy a couple bags of chips or something like that, it's worth it, because then for those first couple days, you're getting ahead of the curve, and it's very, very key. You don't need to stack up on 50 bags of Doritos, but having, buying like 2 or 3 will be very, very helpful to get you ahead for this first weekend. Also, one thing with that is a lot of people like to, because the codes are on the outside of the bags, a lot of people just steal the codes, which please don't steal the codes. That is very upsetting, because then people who buy it and buy it legit, they go home and they have no code. So my advice is, if you are buying legit, make sure, and you should, make sure that you go and buy or grab the ones from the back of the shelf, because it's surprising. This happened to me I think it was last year, where I bought a bunch of them and they were just all stolen, and I was just out of luck. So that's the tip I would say for that, to try to avoid the thieves. Next, if you're struggling with the default or with the classes, like the default weapons when you first get on this game, using default classes, they're very, very strong in this game, can be very helpful for your first 5 or 10 ranks, even beyond when you get to the level to make a class. That can be very, very helpful, because you have a fully loaded class setup ready for you, and attachments are so key. So you're going to be able to get more score by doing that, but you also have to keep in mind that the leveling up, you don't get to level up your guns and stuff based on the default class. So that is something that I would recommend if you are struggling with just the default guns, no attachments. Don't mind using those for your first 10 levels or so, and then transition into more leveling up traditionally. I think the default classes, it's a rare tip, but in this game, I think it is something that could be pretty useful. Now, as far as game modes are always important in Call of Duty. What are the best game modes to ranking up fast? This is one of the most important things, and it's pretty typical in this game how domination and hardpoint are probably going to be your go-to. Those are some of my favorite modes anyway. If you're someone that likes, to play like Search and Destroy has always been fairly good for XP, but I prefer the domination and hardpoint, the objective modes. Basically anything with objectives. On Search and Destroy, it's awesome, but you're not really going to have the opportunity to play the objective as much as you would in domination or hardpoint, where it's constantly moving. Kill confirmed is also nice for easy objectives, but you won't be able to get as much XP out of that game mode, I don't think, compared to maxing out in dom or hardpoint. Also in this game, there's the big player modes, which are very, very good, because you basically have, assault and domination, where it's just more and more players. So the more players, of course, the more objectives, the more opportunities you have. However, if those are a different sort of learning curve, I guess you could say. So if you're someone that likes the traditional Call of Duty feel, sticking to normal domination and hardpoint can be very, very good as well. But those new modes, along with the dirty bomb mode, are good because there's so many opportunities to get XP, and they usually always do this in Call of Duty games. When they try to promote a new mode, they usually make it very, very good for XP. So that is one thing with these big player modes, that they are fairly good for XP in this game. But obviously it comes down to, if you don't know what you're doing, it's better to play domination or hardpoint or even Search and Destroy if you know what you're doing, or kill confirmed, than to go into these big modes and just get wrecked over and over because you don't know the map flow and all that sort of stuff. Of course, playing the objective is a major key, like it's always been. Completing your matches, you have to make sure you're completing your matches for for a match bonus. Do not be backing out. Even if you join games in, you join a game and hey, maybe you're going to lose, but you might as well finish it because those match bonuses are very, very key to getting XP. And obviously playing the objectives and trying to win is a major key, like it's always been in other Call of Duties as well. So I would recommend, if you do have some friends that you can play with, it's always going to be better to play with a couple of friends. You don't really want to max it out with 6 friends because then there's not as much opportunities for objective. But if you can play, with 1 or 2 other friends, you're at a party of 2 or 3 people, and you can make sure that there's more opportunities for objectives, you have more control over the map, and you're just winning and going through those match bonuses pretty quickly. That is probably the most efficient way. If you don't have many friends to play with, you can leave your gamer tag or your Activision IDs down in the comment section down below. Whatever console you're on, leave it down below. I'm sure there's other players who are looking for players to play with when this game first comes out on this first weekend. So feel free to leave those down in the comment section down below, and maybe reply to some other people's comments or add them up if you're looking for people to play with, because that makes it a lot easier to control. When you're just playing solo, it can be a lot harder because, especially if you run into a party on the other side, they can just shut you down, and then you're spawn trapped, you have no opportunities for objectives, and then you're in that weird spot where you want to back out of the game, but you also want to finish the game for the match bonus, and it can get kind of tricky. So playing with a couple of friends is always going to be the best way. Next, with the kill streak system in this game, or the score streak system, of course it's completely different from what we've seen in other Call of Duty games. So that means, in other games where you'd want to get streaks, and even when you got a swarm or dogs or a chopper gunner, those wouldn't really get you the most XP based on the kills out of those. So in this game especially, where dying doesn't really matter as much at all for score streaks, playing aggressive is a key, because playing aggressive is always going to get you more score. However, you do get bonuses for higher gun streaks if you are, getting higher gun streaks, especially on the medals and stuff like that. But the thing with that is, don't play too slow. Don't worry too much about the gun streak. Play it naturally and let the game flow, and make sure that you are playing aggressive on those objectives, and just not playing super duper slow. That's always going to get you more than trying to worry, oh, I'm on a 6th streak, I need that 7th streak for that extra little bonus points. That can be, if you're a really, really good player, of course, slow down a little bit when you're on a streak still, but it's not comparable to other Call of Duty games where, hey, if you're one off a chopper gun or dogs in other games, you definitely want to stop and just start camping. In this game, it's a little bit different, where it's not so much for the streaks, but it's more for the bonuses you would get from the score from that. Now, medals in this game are a key, like they've always been, especially in Black Ops games. I find that the medals are very, very good for XP. So with medals, it's going to be different for everyone. For example, if you're a sniper, those one-shot, one-kill medals are going to be racking up for you. If you're a tryhard, getting those ruthless medals and, brutal medals and unstoppable medals are going to be really, really good for you as well. But that's different for everyone, so I can't sit here in one commentary and dissect every single one of the medals. Maybe that would be for a more in-depth video, how to rank up in a couple weeks or something like that. Maybe I will do that. But my advice for you is, because everyone has a different play style, someone like me that's a tryhard, not really using a sniper, I'm almost never going to get one-shot, one-kill medals. But if you're a sniper, those are going to be key for you. So I would say go into them after you complete your first couple of games. Go into your medals, and you can see sort of on the after-action report, or you can just look it up in the game and see, or not in the game, but when you're out of the game, in your barracks or whatever they call it in this game, and just see how much each medal, like what you're maximizing on medals, and lean into your play style if you have medals that are helping you a lot with the XP bonuses right there. Next is going to be with challenges. Now, personally, challenges have always been good in Call of Duty, and there's always 2 ways I say that people can approach challenges. There's the natural way, and then there's the analyzing way. And I've always leaned towards the natural way. And what the natural way is a lot of the challenges in Call of Duty you'll just complete by playing the game. A lot of them are very easy. Hey, get 5 kills with the SMG, get 2 kills with a grenade. Those are challenges that you don't even have to be wary or aware of the challenge. You just have to play the game, and that's going to happen, right? So that's the way that I like to do it, is by playing naturally. And the way to play naturally but still get good XP out of your challenges is by switching up. Switch up the guns, switch up assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs, and a lot of that stuff you're going to you're just going to be rolling through, because there's different tiers of those challenges. But if you stick with just one gun, sure, you're going to be great on getting the weapon XP for that, but as far as overall XP, you're not going to be able to complete as many of those broad challenges. And the second style, if you really, really want to max your XP out and be the most efficient person ever, it is key that you analyze your challenges and look through and find the different tiers, because challenges usually go up in different tiers. So it could be like, get 5 kills with an AR, and then get 25 kills, and then get 50 kills. That's just an example I made up off the top top of my head, but it's stuff like that. So if you analyze and find the challenges, and they also show you right underneath how much XP you're going to be getting, it's very easy to look and find ones that are going to fit your playstyle. So for example, if you like SMGs, look up through all the SMGs, figure out which one's going to be the most efficient to help you ranking up with those, and also, you know, lean into those. Like I said, with the medals, with the challenges, it's even more important, I would say, to lean into what your strengths are and to understand where you're getting your bonuses from and max that out. So that's what I would say as far as how to rank up fast in this game. Pretty typical stuff, although we have a couple of different bonuses that I think are going to be very efficient in this game, as far as those new game modes, as far as the kill streak system or the score streak system and how you maneuver around that. You know, I would recommend, as far as picking score streaks, probably pick ones that help you be able to get more score. So like a UAV or stuff that just gives you more awareness on the map, stuff that helps you play a little bit quicker because ultimately killing players with your gun, getting those gun challenges done, and or you know, guns or grenades or stuff like that is going to help you a lot more in terms of XP than camping, trying to get a chopper gunner and then going for, you know, more. It can be more fun getting the chopper gunner. You can have a prettier score line on the scoreboard, but this video is about ranking up fast. And the major keys, I would say, definitely partying up with people and playing the objective is going to be the most natural and fun way to get these ranks up fast. So hope you guys did enjoy this video and have a great first weekend on this game and first month or two ranking up fast. I know it's going to be very, very important. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you guys did make it to the end of the video, and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications if you guys are new. And that's about it. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.